season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
Major reputation, Dad.
On the wing, Iguodala. He's covered by Irving. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
Well, looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much.
Good job, bro.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Ring shot on the way, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a...
Wait, hold on, sorry. Irving, he got 15 points. James has got 0 points? I thought he made a layup. He's got 2 rebounds, though. Alright, so people I need to get points to are Virgil and James for now.
Very good performance in period number 1. And David Lee is great playing off the ball in the pick and roll. He really is one of the very best at that particular skill. He can put it on the deck, handles it in many ways like a guard in 6-7 dribble situations, and with his passion he can punish the defense for trying to help and double team him.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Wow! What a play! Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he didn't even try that right now. He's going to force the defense to make some adjustments. That's his 4th three-pointer of the half.
Curry kicks to Lee. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Lee's got 6.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Here's Curry. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith. And Golden State also making a change. Barnes, he's checked in for Lee. Here's Dellavedova. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Warriors trailed by 5. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seems.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Cleveland. Curry against Irving. Here's Shumpert. And it's Shumpert again, missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Passes to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Off the pick, and he gets it to go.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Cleveland leading by 3. Irving dishes to Dellavedova. He kicks it to Thompson. Outside jumper. Out to the right wing. Here's Dellavedova. A three-pointer, no good. 2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Irving with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Shoots the 3. And that is good. Dellavedova's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
And it's Thompson again missing.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And that one's good, Barnes. 5 seconds left here in the second. Down low, here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 17.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
Hurry up, Stephen. You haven't shot anything. Made like 2 threes already. Like so many layups. Ooh, this is all Kyrie. 6 rebounds, Jesus. How many rebounds we got? 5 assists. That's my boy. And he had Kyrie got like the whole game, I bet.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 17 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
They've got Miller. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jones. And it's LeBron James. And it's Irving at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's LeBron. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense. Well, last year LeBron mentioned that he was jealous of Durant's shot totals. Just an offhanded remark by him, but it did open up some speculation by what he meant.
Warriors trail by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. And you know that remark by LeBron, people weren't sure if that was a backhanded jab at KD or if he was just pointing out how he is able to score without having to be a bulk shooter.
Well, one thing is for sure, I'm not exactly sure of what his comments, how you should interpret them, but LeBron was very aware of what Durant was doing last year, and he even admitted to having KD stats sent to his phone after every game, so he was keeping track of it.
Timeout called the Warriors. Cavaliers making a switch here. Marion's checked in. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. Barnes passes to Green. can't cash in from close range.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Marion with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Curry kicks to Barnes. No good on the 3.
The offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
James wide open. Here's Miller. The offensive rebound. Thompson dishes to Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in.
Oh,
Look out!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching them go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And the Warriors making a change here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Lee, a screen on Irving. Livingston passes to Lee from the stripe. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Irving kicks to LeBron. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Miller. Love comes in for Thompson. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Sean Marion.
You look at how efficient David Lee is around the basket. He can go to either shoulder and use either hand to score. Broke his wrist in high school. That's part of the reason why he's been able to develop that offhand side.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Lon Shumpert has come in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. But with David Lee and his broken wrists, often having a setback like that at an early age, Clark can be a blessing in disguise, and he is definitely one of the most skilled scorers with his offhand.
Yeah, he does a really good job as an ambidextrous finisher. And it really puts the defender in a pickle because oftentimes as a defender, you want to try to take away one side or the other. With David Lee, you pretty much just have to try to square him up.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Shumpert. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. .149 left in the third quarter. Barbosa kicks to Lee. Comes up empty down low. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
That's good. Barbosa's got his first points of the game. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Dellavedova dishes to Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 18 points for Smith.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. In low to Bogut. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Shumpert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
Lee, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lee's got 5 points now in the quarter. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score. Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing.